In this video, I'm going to show you how I create deers and animals, how I paint forests and focusing on tone of value, and how I paint these beautiful jaguars that you see in the dark of the painting. I named this painting The Silent Hunters. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Welcome back to the studio. Well, today I have a beautiful piece that I've been working on 3 weeks now. You have seen the beginning process of this painting, from the thumbnail sketch to the composition to the study. Well, this is the next part of the video. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I want to show you how focusing on tonal value is important for painting. I've been focusing on tonal value since I create my fox in the winter painting. Not really a famous painting for me because a lot of people don't really like the painting, not don't watch it, but I'm gonna leave it still because eventually it's gonna get over time. Yeah, but I painted forests previously, and the forest is very it can be very hard subject to paint because you're dealing with trees everywhere, grass everywhere, green everywhere, and without your dark being dark, it won't read well. And that was something I learned from previous paintings to apply to this painting to get my results. So hope you enjoy this video. Now in this painting, I did a blocking off. Well, I did off camera, but I couldn't get the footage for you guys. But basically, I just used straight from the tube, no mixing. Now these paintbrushes I'm using previously are really old, and I really had to get some new paintbrushes for me to start painting, because like every time I put a mark, it won't stay,
I had to go to the store
and it wasn't staying because the bristles on the end of the brush are giving out, and
some good grass texture,
we basically run their time. So I had to go in the store and get some new paintbrushes to start this painting.
2,000 years later.
Long story short, it was a disaster. No, it's 2 something. I want to finish this painting today. Didn't work out. I got rejected for a scooter that I wanted to purchase. They told me that I was too young, or I didn't reach age limit to purchase. I asked them if I could put on my parents. I say my parents will have to have the same bike license, so fuck off life. Anyways, got some new brushes. This will do good for me for my sky. Get some new round brushes. Right. Then I got this brush. This is for grass texture, because the last brush I have is basically this, but the paint dry upon it, and I have it for a while now, so just might not invest in some new brushes. So I get some beefy brushes now. I'm gonna try to maintain the brushes, but now I want the wrong brushes now, so there's that. These ones are more in place than these. I don't know. Also, I got a book. I want to start picking up reading books. I got this book. I got the last book a long time, and I was enjoying the book so much, and I lost it. I was so heartbroken when I lost it. But this one name is The Wide Window, or Dissipated. Huh? The wide windows are dissipating. Basically, yeah. Wide windows are dissipating. I just love this book because they have like drawings and so simple to read. Obviously, I'm gonna give you guys updates on what this book gonna be like. And then I got some paints. I got some red. What? Volamon hue? First time, I want to add some new colors to my palette. Yeah, and then I got a different green, which is Hooker green, which I think might help me with this color because penalty green, right? Yeah, penalty green is good, right? It just have a stingy color. You had to add colors to it, and the color I want to add to it will give me this color. So I'll just have this color right here, and then I buy a big yellow ochre because yellow ochre is what I use to brighten up the trees for the forest. So color supplies. Yeah. Just know that like life could be rough. Life could be very rough, and this was the first time I ever get turned down for something I wanted to do, and it's not gonna be a last. So I had to think about it that way, and I just had to hold my head up and just keep going, and I'm gonna keep doing what I had to do because I like doing it. Okay, let's go back to the painting.
Now, is this blocking down? I have to get a contrast, basically a light and dark source. So I'm putting on my darks using the Hooker green with black, and once I put my highlights and where the light source is gonna be. Now in this example, the light source is gonna be in the front by the deer, and the rest of the forest is gonna be anonymous because the jaguar is hunting the deer, and the deer cannot see it because the forest is dark. Now with these background trees, I want to add a little highlight just to guide the viewer into the forest. You already have the spotlight here by the deer, but I want the next light source coming in from the back trees, just to highlight some of those dark leaves that's hanging in the back there. Now I'm working on the next side of the forest, and the next side of the forest, I'll be honest, I kind of did it a bit sloppy because I did so much work on the front forest, but the lights is coming from the front, and so the back forest is just going to be dark, and I'm adding those dark leaves to the bright background, and once you add dark to light, it will give you a good contrast. Now I'm working on the stream, and the sun is just hitting a little part of the stream. I guess again I want to make this whole painting forest jungle vibes. That's what I was going for. I'm adding the algae and kind of like even style. Like the sun is going on and the jaguars are just ready to hunt. So I'm adding some black leaves, some final touches to the water, final touches to the light, and yeah.
Wake up. Went and sleep kind of early last night. Wake up, eat some breakfast, watch some Korea extension. Did some thumbnail design on my new video, how to create compositions. Alright, finished painting. So I haven't started reading the book yet. So after I finish with this painting, I'm gonna probably start reading the book. I start working on new painting that I want to start on. Anyways, let's finish this project. Look at this painting is going really fast. Like, I think what happened was I just overpowered paint.
So this was early in the morning. I'm setting up this painting. I'm trying to be quiet as possible. Get to my reference because I am going to be painting these little
I'm starting
things.
with big shapes, and after I establish these big shapes, I'm gonna be creating smaller shapes.
Now this is how I paint all of my animals, big shapes, small shapes. Now I'm using the brown umber to cover the top, and as I lean into the white fur, I don't want to get bright. So I'm adding a little yellow ochre and a little white to basically highlight the shapes. Once I get this down, I'm free where to go on details with this deer. Now this deer is in the light source. I have to remember tone of value. My tone of value have to work with painting because I'm working with trees. And if one of my lighting is wrong, it's gonna make the painting look weird and flat, and I don't want that for a painting. You don't want that for a painting. None of us want that for a painting. And yeah, this deer come out pretty nice. Now for the Jaguar. The Jaguar. I had it to really deepen this Jaguar because the reference I'm using was just so bright. And if it's the Jaguar is bright, I don't want the viewer to like question like, okay, well, you see the Jaguar there, why is it standing there? Is they're stupid or something? No, it's not stupid. No, so I know green is close to yellow, so I've tried to mix some green into this Jaguar so that they can blend in the forest. And the only Jaguar you can really see is a Jaguar that was in the river. So yeah.
Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this new video that I create. This work take me 4 to 5 days, which was pretty fast. I'm pretty satisfied with how it came out. And yeah, I really think I understood the assignment when it comes to creating this beautiful painting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys learned something. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Me and these Jaguars going to look for the next artwork to hunt. See you guys later. Peace out.